So there's a case going on now. A couple seems to be missing a child. We took the kid out, and when we came back, he was gone. So they've been interviewed by the cops. They do this thing that I don't think people that really have somebody in their family that's missing do well. They can't get in front of a camera and ask for the return of their loved one without it just looking terribly guilty. And there's a good reason for this. Your regular average Joe and Joan are not actors. They're not good at it. You better be beyond Oscar, Daniel Day-Lewis level actor to be able to, I've abandoned my boy. You better be fucking that good. But they're not. And they think they are. So they go in front of the news cameras and they start this crying thing. Now, I think even the most amateur of television crime show sleuths know the one big tell when the parents or the loved one of someone that's missing or was murdered is doing an interview. And that is the tears, the lack of tears. Again, you got to be an actor. You have to be able to conjure up something in your head. Now, you've murdered someone, so you're probably a sociopath, and it's very difficult to use that to cry. You might smirk. You might actually start laughing. But these people can't bring themselves to tears. But they think as long as they do the breathing and a few of those sobs, that it's in the bag. But everyone knows, and especially the cops, if there aren't tears coming out, the red flags just are flying all over the place. So with that said, here's a case that's going on right now, and it's a couple who I say, in my opinion, as a TV crime show sleuth, is guilty as fuck for killing their kid, who is still missing. I don't think they found a body yet. Just watch them and you tell me.
We come to you guys asking you to help us find our son. He was abducted last night from Big Five. Somebody struck my wife while she was trying to change his diaper. And we just ask if anybody knows anything to please contact Ukaipa Police Department.
Okay, could you pause for a second here? So the story is they were at a place, whatever. Sounds like they were out at a store or somewhere. And she went to change the diaper. Can you just, if you use the word diaper with your wife every fucking second of the day, when you're doing this type of thing, could you just say diaper? Or changing the kid, whatever. Diaper? I'd put him in prison just for that. So then someone came up and belts the wife in the eye. You can see she's got a black eye. There's a black guy and a black eye. I don't know. He looks Indian or Muzzy or something. So, and then took the baby? Like, this does not ever happen. You have to also, as a sleuth, you have to look at, has there been precedent? Have things like this happened before in any number? A domestic might give you a situation where the wife, the mother, is physically harmed by the father, husband, boyfriend, and then the child is abducted by the loved one. That's possible. But this is the husband and father, and that's the wife, mother. A perfect stranger came up, punched her in the face, and took their kid? I think just based on what we've just seen so far. I think there was some type of issue where abuse, child abuse, something. They kill the kid, whether it's an accident on purpose, and then they try to put their story together. And the guy goes, I gotta pop you in the face. We'll say someone punched you. I'll hit you in the face. And then we have our story. I would say that they might have gotten in a fight and he punched her during the fight. And then the kid died during the fight. Maybe he was mad at her, punched her, and then said, I'll kill the baby. And then he did it. Whatever it might be, I am positive these two are responsible for this missing dead baby. Let's be honest. All right, watch a little more here.
His name's Emmanuel. He's 7 months. He's 7 months old.
Have you been notified of any information yet?
No more tears.
No.
Not a tear to be found.
They haven't told us nothing?
They said they don't have any major updates.
Do you guys plan on doing a local search of your own?
We are
Yeah,
at 4 o'clock here at Kaiba. I fell on the floor and I said as I got up, I couldn't find my son. I got him out of the car seat and I laid him down and so I could get his diapers ready. And somebody said, Hola, and that's all I remember. And I saw white. And hearing sound, I fell on the floor and I said as I got up, I couldn't find my son. I checked all around my truck and I ran into Big Five and I asked the lady if she saw a baby or someone with a baby. She said no. It was a happy boy. He smiled.
Whoever took our son, please give him back.
The search for this 7-month-old baby boy continues. Police and the family desperate to find out where he is.
Desperate. Somehow that kid died. That's what I'll give him the benefit of that doubt. Maybe an accident, maybe some violence in the home, neglect. The kids seem to have some type of issue. One of those last pictures, his eyes are going a little wacky. Maybe that was a little too much for them to bear. All speculation. But to say she was in the car, like in the parking lot of this place, and she was going to change the diaper, and some guy walked up and said, Hola, and punched her in the face. Everything went white. She didn't see anything. She was knocked to the ground. She got up, and she's like, where's my baby? My baby's gone. So someone wanted to steal a 7-month-old baby from a woman in a car. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And again, not a tear to be found. That woman, they were showing close-up of her face. You saw her black eye, and she's doing the whining. And I couldn't find... Not even a tinge of moisture coming out of her eyes. We've all seen this. I graduated from Forensic Files U. I have a doctorate in 48 hours. And I'm getting my master's in cold case files. So I know these things. And you mark my words. These two are guilty. Guilty. Now they'll be innocent. I have to go, oh, all right, well, maybe I made a mistake. No, I could tell.